Today's like goal is 400 likes. I hope you guys complete it. And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. In this scene, Kang Woo stands with a calm yet disappointed expression, reflecting on the strength of his opponent, a 7th level Hell Demon. He realizes that surpassing the level 59 barrier might be too challenging, acknowledging the limits of his power. Yeonju and Hway rush toward Kang Woo with urgency, questioning him about the demon's fate. Their expressions show a mix of concern and shock, eager to understand the situation. Kang Woo casually remarks on the demon's death, his tone indifferent as he summons dark energy in his hand. He sees it as a waste to leave the demon's essence untouched, preparing to absorb it with the power of gluttony. Kang Woo's hand pulses with a sinister, dark energy as the power of gluttony activates. Shadows swirl and twist around him, embodying the consuming force ready to absorb the demon's essence. The demon's body is engulfed by the swirling darkness, as the power of gluttony mercilessly consumes it. The shadows intensify, pulling the demon's essence into Kang Woo's grasp, leaving nothing behind. Yeonju watches in awe as the dark, ominous energy spirals upwards from Kang Woo, embodying the remnants of the consumed demon. Kang Woo remains calm, his expression unfazed as he controls the overwhelming power surrounding him. Kang Woo scoffs at the minimal stat increase, feeling it's a disappointing reward for his effort. He acknowledges, though, that higher levels make it harder to gain significant power boosts, accepting the challenge ahead. Kang Woo's eyes narrow, a determined glint reflecting his resolve as he contemplates his next move. His gaze sharpens, hinting at a deeper plan forming in his mind. Kang Woo reflects on his 6th awakening, noting how it weakened the seal on the Myriad Demon Palace. Despite the smaller stat gains, he feels a surge in his magical power's strength and quality, enhancing his abilities further. Kang Woo's companions gather around, puzzled by the vanishing demon remains, as swirling energy dissipates into the air. They question if demons typically disappear upon death, hinting at their unease over the unusual scene. Gayuno firmly grips Cardinal, questioning if he's the one who wore the red mask, his tone filled with contempt. Cardinal struggles in pain, barely able to respond under Gayuno's intense scrutiny. Hway clarifies the situation, informing Gayuno that the captured man is merely a subordinate, not the one they're after. Her expression remains calm and composed, exuding authority as she assesses the captive. Gayuno sighs in frustration, noting how their target is skillfully avoiding detection. His expression shows determination, though, as he prepares to continue the pursuit despite the setback. Cardinal grits his teeth, expressing his disdain for those like their target, whom he calls crazy bastards. His anger flares as he struggles against the grip, letting out a pained cry. Gayuno taunts Cardinal, warning him of the harsh interrogation awaiting in a less monitored area, away from Soul's surveillance. Cardinal, defiant and angered, snaps back, demanding Gayuno watch his words. With a menacing glare, Cardinal warns his captor to choose his words carefully, his anger simmering beneath his calm facade. He seethes with resentment, implying that even brutal retribution would be insufficient for the torment inflicted upon his subordinates. Hway addresses Gayuno Hyunmo, urging him to expedite discussions for the prisoner's swift transfer. Gayuno, taken aback but compliant, quickly agrees to proceed as instructed. When asked if he has a vehicle for transport, Gayuno confidently lists off his options, including a car and a helicopter. His determination is clear, though Cardinal mutters his frustration under his breath. Cardinal seethes with anger, unable to accept being captured by those he deems inferior. He blames his misfortune on the demon's unexpected blunder, which led to his current predicament. Cardinal grunts in pain, his face twisted with discomfort as he struggles against his restraints. The weight of his defeat clearly takes a toll on him, both physically and mentally. Kang Woo notices something alarming as dark energy begins to swirl ominously around Cardinal. His attention sharpens, recognizing a potential threat emerging from the subdued prisoner. Kang Woo urgently warns his companions to back away, his voice filled with intensity as he forbids any attempt to interrogate Cardinal. His sharp command reflects a sense of imminent danger surrounding the prisoner. Gayuno reacts in shock, taken aback by Kang Woo's sudden and urgent warning. His expression shows confusion as he processes the unexpected command. Kang Woo observes Cardinal closely, noting the overwhelming demonic energy radiating from him. His tone is cold and resolute, recognizing that Cardinal's exposure to dark forces has pushed him beyond control. Cardinal screams in agony as his body contorts, succumbing to the overwhelming demonic energy and transforming into a monstrous form. His features twist in horror, marking an irreversible descent into darkness. Kang Wu clicks his tongue in annoyance as Yongyu steps forward, determined to take on the monstrous cardinal herself. She readies her weapon, exuding confidence as she prepares to confront the transformed foe. Yongju clenches her fist, releasing a powerful, intricate red energy that weaves through the air. The aura crackles with intensity, signaling her readiness to strike with full force. Yongju shouts with determination, unleashing her technique. Blood chain bind, red chains of energy surge forward, wrapping around her target with an unbreakable grip. The chains bind tightly around Cardinal's monstrous form, forcing him to scream in pain as the red energy constricts him. Yongju's attack proves effective, momentarily subduing his overwhelming strength. Yongju shouts fiercely, her gaze intense and unwavering as she pours all her energy into the binding attack. Her determination is evident, refusing to back down as she struggles to restrain Cardinal's monstrous power. Yongju's powerful chains launch Cardinal high into the sky, forcefully pulling him away from the battlefield. The red energy glows against the backdrop of the moon, creating a dramatic sight as her binding attack intensifies. With a final, powerful thrust, Yongju slams Cardinal back to the ground, creating a massive impact that shakes the area. The others watch in awe as the blinding energy disperses, marking the intensity of her attack. The force of Yongju's attack leaves Cardinal sprawled on the ground, his body battered and unmoving amidst the swirling dust. The remnants of the powerful impact linger in the air, signaling the end of a fierce confrontation. Yongju clenches her fist in frustration, muttering her dissatisfaction despite the successful outcome. Kang Wu stands beside her, observing the aftermath in contemplative silence. Yongju adjusts her cap, expressing her concern about the challenges ahead and the difficulty in capturing the demonic order's leader. Her determined gaze reflects her frustration, questioning their progress at this pace. Yongju admits regretfully that her anger led her to act impulsively, compromising their chance for a proper interrogation. Kang Wu listens silently, his expression unreadable as she reflects on her misstep. Yongju pauses, surprised, as she questions why her actions would be seen as wrong. Her expression softens, hinting at a moment of self-reflection and uncertainty. Kang Wu reassures Yongju, suggesting that their progress is sufficient and there's no need to rush. He calmly reminds her that as long as the demonic order remains active, they'll have more opportunities to capture them. Kang Wu dismissively calls out the arrogance of their situation, preparing to check the status window for further details. Yongju, slightly annoyed, stands by with a TCH, displaying her irritation at the remark. Kang Wu taps the status window, ready to review the information displayed. His focused gesture suggests anticipation for the insights it will reveal. Kang Wu's eyes widen in shock as he reads the status window, clearly disturbed by what he sees. A bead of sweat forms on his face, indicating the gravity of the unexpected revelation. The status window reveals a startling message, the first stage to become an extreme demonic delay demon god. This ominous information hints at a powerful, dangerous path unfolding before Kang Wu. The status window provides a crucial hint. Kang Wu has uncovered a clue regarding the final requirement for extreme demonic delay. This discovery suggests he is closer to unlocking a formidable power. The status window lists Condition 3, the requirement to develop a demonic crystal of a specific size or larger, which has yet to be achieved. This unfulfilled condition marks a critical obstacle in Kang Wu's path to ultimate power. Cardinal sits on his throne, receiving praise from his followers for a successful summoning. The atmosphere is dark and reverent, with cloaked figures bowing before him in recognition of his power. The masked followers pledge ongoing support from the order, acknowledging the Cardinal's recent success. Their loyalty is evident, promising him unwavering assistance in future endeavors. One of the masked figures announces that their plans can now commence officially, a statement filled with anticipation. However, Cardinal privately expresses unease, sensing something amiss despite their apparent success. Cardinal reflects with frustration, lamenting the pointless death of the demon he summoned. His masked face betrays a sense of disappointment over the failed outcome of his efforts. In the dimly lit room, one figure inquires about the specifics of the support they will receive. The response is clear and decisive: demonic crystals, essential to their dark plans. The masked figure explains that the demonic crystals are crucial to their plan, providing enough power to further enhance the Cardinal's abilities. The swirling energy around the crystals symbolizes the potent boost they will bring to his dark influence. Seated on his throne, Cardinal reflects bitterly, noting that the promised support appears no different from past assistance. He questions the demon's pitiful failure, frustrated by the inefficacy of the summoned creature in fulfilling its purpose. Cardinal's gaze hardens as he considers the reason behind the demon's failure, suspecting it might be due to the one who attacked it in the end. A hint of frustration and curiosity flickers in his eyes, pondering the unexpected interference. A fierce and intense aura surrounds Kang Wu as he launches a powerful, blood-soaked strike. His expression is filled with determination and raw energy, unleashing a relentless attack on his foe. Cardinal reflects on the events, noting that the strongest among the Pohang forces was Cha Yonji, yet the demon's behavior shifted after encountering Kang Wu. He dismisses Kang Wu as merely a naive youth, unaware of the world's harsh realities. One of Cardinal's followers approaches, informing him of additional news, but Cardinal impatiently instructs them to be brief. Seated on his throne, he exudes authority, his tone sharp and commanding. The follower informs Cardinal that world-ranked fighter Fujimoto Ryoma has reached out to the Japanese government and appears to be preparing for action. Cardinal's expression darkens as he processes this new development, sensing potential challenges ahead. A follower hesitantly calls out to Cardinal, sensing a shift in his demeanor as he processes the unsettling news. The room falls silent, tension thickening as everyone awaits Cardinal's reaction. In a sudden, brutal display of power, Cardinal strikes down one of his followers, causing a violent explosion of blood. The other followers recoil in horror, stunned by his ruthless response.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Cardinal, his face twisted with rage, berates his follower for delivering such critical news so casually. His eyes blaze with fury, emphasizing his intolerance for their perceived lack of urgency. Cardinal furiously questions his followers, listing the devastating losses they've faced, including the demon's defeat and Fujimoto Ryoma's involvement. The terrified follower stammers in response, trying desperately to appease Cardinal's wrath. With a menacing calm, Cardinal announces a shift in strategy, deciding to suspend all current plans and pursue an alternative approach. His tone is resolute, indicating a drastic and potentially more dangerous path forward. One of the followers reacts in shock, urgently questioning Cardinal about his intention behind the other method. The atmosphere grows tense, as the ominous alternative plan seems to carry grave implications. The follower, alarmed, exclaims that the other method would mean making the entire world their enemy. Cardinal's resolve is unwavering, even as his steps echo the weight of this bold, destructive decision. In a swift and brutal motion, one of the masked followers seizes another by the collar, emphasizing the severity of the situation. The tension escalates as they struggle, the consequences of Cardinal's plan igniting discord among them. With a piercing glare, the masked follower's eye gleams with anger as he growls, questioning the other's doubt in him. His voice seethes with frustration, asserting his awareness of the high stakes involved. The masked leader looms ominously, his tone deadly as he warns, "I won't repeat myself. Prepare." His follower trembles in fear, realizing the severity of the command. A few days later, at Isu Station, people move about their day, oblivious to the tension brewing beneath the surface. A young man glances over his shoulder, sensing something unusual amidst the crowd. The young man's face fills with shock as he mutters in disbelief. The young man stares in awe and fear as a crack appears in the sky, with purple energy emanating from it. He exclaims, "A gate!" Kang Wu is lying down with a relaxed expression, thinking to himself how peaceful everything feels. As Kang Wu relaxes, Dragon jumps onto him playfully, interrupting his peace. He muses that things are now too peaceful, implying an amusing contrast to his earlier thought. Kang Wu reflects on the silence of the demon cult after the Pohang incident as he sits in a car with Kim Si-hun. He feels uncomfortable, noting that all he's managed to do recently is collect demon stories with Kim Si-hun. Kang Wu notices his phone ringing with a call from Ki Yeonju, bringing his attention to the incoming message. Kim Si-hun looks surprised as he reacts to the notification, his expression filled with curiosity and slight concern. Kang Wu turns toward Kim Si-hun, responding with a calm yes, as he notices Si-hun's sudden reaction. Kim Si-hun, gripping his weapon tightly, informs Kang Wu with a hint of alarm. A system window appeared. The warning display reads about a sure fragment being detected, urging them to stop it immediately. As their car speeds down the road, Kang Woo calmly asks, "What does it say?" Kim Si-hun stammers nervously, "Why, you see." On the phone screen, Ki Yeon-ju appears frustrated, exclaiming, "Oh Kang Woo, why aren't you taking the call?" The scene shifts to a view of a cityscape where a glowing rift hovers ominously. A caption reveals, "A gate appeared in the middle of Isu Station." Chaos erupts as monstrous creatures pour out of the gate, chasing panicked civilians. A man runs in terror, while the fiery destruction behind him highlights the intensity of the invasion. Flames engulf a building, dark smoke billowing into the sky as the city falls into chaos, signaling the devastation unleashed by the monstrous invasion. A man stumbles backward, struggling to maintain his balance as he faces the advancing threat, exclaiming in fear. A woman, holding a young girl's hand, runs frantically, her face filled with fear as they try to escape the chaos surrounding them. As they flee, the young girl's foot catches on a piece of debris, adding to the tension of their desperate escape. The young girl, Yin, stumbles and falls hard to the ground, crying out in pain. Her mother reaches out in alarm, calling her name with concern. The ground trembles as the monstrous creature charges forward with powerful strides, creating an intense, rhythmic pounding. The woman lets out a terrified scream, her face stricken with fear as she witnesses the creature's terrifying approach. The mother clutches her child tightly, both trembling as the monstrous creatures draw closer, filling the air with fear and desperation. Kim Si-hun charges forward with a fierce determination, his blade slashing through the air, radiating an intense energy aimed directly at the approaching enemies. Kim Si-hun stands protectively in front of the mother and child, his sword glowing with power as he commands them to get behind him, ready to fend off the attacking creatures. Kim Si-hun stares intently, gripping his sword tightly, as he realizes that the gate opened in Isu Station holds a greater threat than he initially thought. A monstrous creature roars menacingly, its twisted form revealing the terrifying effects of the demonic energy from the fissure that turned people into demonic monsters. Kim Si-hun strikes down a demonic creature with a swift and powerful slash, his fierce expression showing his determination to protect those behind him. The crowd, recognizing Kim Si-hun, expresses relief and hope, believing they've been saved by his presence as a powerful P-player. Kim Si-hun stands bravely, facing the demonic monsters as they close in on him, their red eyes glowing with hostility. Kim Si-hun looks over his shoulder, reflecting on the tragic reality that these demonic monsters were once human not long ago. Kim Si-hun's eyes narrow with intensity as he focuses on the battle ahead, fully aware of the gravity of the situation. Kang Woo explains that regular people die if exposed to demonic energy, but their bodies revive as demonic monsters, adding a sinister twist to the unfolding chaos. Kang Woo clarifies that once a human turns into a demonic monster, they can't return to being human. He tells Kim Si-hun to think of them as undead, like zombies or skeletons, emphasizing the permanence of their transformation. Kim Si-hun grips his sword tightly and responds with determination. "Yes, Hyung-nim," acknowledging Kang Woo's guidance. Kim Si-hun leaps into the air with a fierce battle cry, swinging his sword down upon the demonic monsters that swarm below him. The creatures brace themselves for the impending strike, but his energy radiates with overwhelming force. Kim Si-hun's eyes widen in shock as he senses an unexpected shift, his focus sharpened by the sudden realization of a new threat. The intense blue aura around him flares, signaling his heightened alertness. A new system notification appears, declaring that a Guardian's quest has been generated. The task, kill the demonic monsters and defeat the fissure fragment, with a daunting count of 2,789 monsters to eliminate. The system offers a reward of a special experience increase for completing the quest, with experience distributed if done with party members. A final note adds a warning, urging the Guardian to ensure no greater disaster unfolds. Kim Si-hun realizes the staggering task ahead as he faces off against 2,789 demonic monsters, slashing through his enemies with precision and determination. Kim Si-hun, with a look of grim determination, realizes the horrifying truth that nearly 3,000 people have been turned into demonic monsters. Kim Si-hun steels himself, pushing away his thoughts as he charges forward to strike the demonic monsters, focusing solely on the battle at hand. Kim Si-hun lands a powerful blow, splitting one of the demonic monsters in half as blood splatters, intimidating the surrounding creatures. Kim Shi-hoon notes that the monsters are only D rank, feeling relieved that they aren't too strong as he slashes through them with ease. Kim Shi-hoon, determined, gathers his resolve as he contemplates his next move, ready to take on whatever comes next. Kim Shi-hoon stands poised amid the flooded, chaotic streets, his focus unwavering as he prepares for the next wave of enemies. Kim Shi-hoon unleashes a powerful wave of energy, his figure engulfed in an intense, radiant blue aura, amplifying his strength as he readies for the oncoming threat. Kim Shi-hoon's attack slashes through the demonic monsters with swift, unstoppable force, creating a wave of destruction that obliterates his enemies in a dazzling display of blue energy. Kim Shi-hoon stands poised amidst the aftermath of his powerful attack, surrounded by a swirl of blue energy, as the shadows of defeated monsters dissolve around him. His expression remains focused, showing his unwavering resolve in the face of the ongoing battle.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Kim Shi-hoon's eyes shine intensely, filled with determination and an unwavering focus on the battle ahead. The blue aura around him glows brighter, emphasizing his readiness to face whatever threat comes his way. Kim Shi-hoon accelerates his movements, his blade slicing through the air with increased speed and precision. The powerful blue streak trails behind him, showcasing his relentless drive to push himself faster. The demonic creatures charge forward with menacing expressions, their red eyes glowing as they close in on Kim Shi-hoon. He urges himself to move even faster, determined to overpower the relentless monsters. The crowd watches anxiously as Kim Shi-hoon intensifies his pace, urging himself to move faster. The tension rises among the onlookers as they hope for their survival amidst the chaos. Kim Shi-hoon has entered a trance and obtained a special attribute called Swordman Unity. This new power signifies a critical transformation, elevating the character's abilities and possibly setting them on the path to achieving a major goal or facing a formidable challenge. The message reveals that Kim Shi-hoon has fulfilled one of the essential conditions for transformation. This progress hints at an impending change or evolution in the character's power or form, marking a significant step in their journey toward becoming even stronger. Kim Shi-hoon looks troubled as he assesses the situation, realizing things are taking a turn for the worse. His expression conveys his worry as he thinks, "This is bad." Kim Shi-hoon observes the scene with growing concern, noting, "There are too many." He realizes the demonic monsters are multiplying, making the situation increasingly dire. Tisu shouts desperately, "I can't do it alone, Shi-hoon." His voice echoes, pleading for Kim Shi-hoon's support in the escalating battle. Kim Shi-hoon reacts in surprise, calling out, "T," as he senses someone's presence amidst the chaos, his expression filled with concern. A group of formidable individuals, including Tisu, Yunbai, and Seol Ah, stands together, exuding confidence and unity under the city lights. Their presence suggests a powerful alliance, prepared for any challenges ahead. Kim Shi-hoon is surprised, showing a mix of relief and astonishment as he sees his comrades arrive so quickly. Behind him, the others laugh and catch their breath, emphasizing their light-hearted camaraderie amidst the urgency. Dragon, with striking horns, calmly explains that they were brought there by Echidna. Her presence adds a mystical aura to the group, hinting at otherworldly connections and powers. Kim Shi-hoon is approached by Ki Yeonju, who greets him with a firm "hey," signaling a tense yet direct interaction. The scene builds a sense of urgency as their conversation starts, hinting at unresolved matters between them. Ki Yeonju's expression shifts to one of concern and urgency as she frantically asks about Kang-woo's whereabouts. The tension in the air rises as she desperately seeks answers, her emotions reflected in her intense gaze and body language. Kim Shi-hoon looks on with a serious expression, his eyes betraying concern as he silently contemplates the situation. His use of Kang-woo Hyung-nim reflects his respect and worry, indicating the significance of the person they are searching for. A lone figure stands amidst the chaos, his gaze fixated on the dark fissure in the distance, the area around him littered with fallen bodies. The ominous sound and glowing fissure imply a dangerous force at work, with the character left to contemplate the gravity of the situation. Kang Yeon stands amidst the aftermath, his thoughtful expression suggesting he's contemplating something important. His silence and questioning demeanor add to the tense atmosphere as he surveys the surroundings. Kang-woo approaches Kang Yeon with a calm yet inquisitive tone, asking if he came after hearing the news. The two characters stand facing each other, hinting at a conversation that may unveil crucial information about the unfolding situation. A figure lies on the ground, bloodied and defeated, while a somber voice reflects on the massive human losses. The scene underscores the devastation and gravity of the situation, with the fallen character symbolizing the toll taken in this conflict. Kang Woo remains silent, his eyes glowing with a fierce intensity that reveals a deep inner conflict. His stoic expression and lack of words convey the weight of the situation, leaving his emotions to speak volumes in the quiet moment. Kang Yan smiles warmly, his expression shifting to one of relief as he greets Kang Woo with a light-hearted tone. Despite the chaos around them, his friendly words provide a momentary sense of camaraderie. Kang Yan's gaze hardens as he outlines the next course of action, focusing on the urgent need to handle the monsters and the aftermath of the battle. His determination is clear, his resolve showing through his intense expression as he prepares for what's to come. Kang Woo and Kang Yan clash fiercely, their powers colliding with intense force, creating a dynamic display of energy. The scene emphasizes the strength and speed of their confrontation, as both characters are fully engaged in the high-stakes battle. Kang Yan looks up, his expression filled with a mixture of realization and intrigue, as he questions when Kang Woo figured it out. His words and the blood on his face indicate the seriousness of the situation, adding tension to the moment. Kang Woo declares his intent to pursue another task, urging Shihun to follow his own path. His commanding tone reflects a sense of urgency as he gives instructions. Shihun responds with determination, acknowledging Kang Woo's command and rushing off to carry out his duty. The scene emphasizes his loyalty and respect toward Kang Woo. Shihun walks away, his figure gradually disappearing into the distance, while Kang Woo watches him in silence. The moment captures a parting filled with mutual respect and purpose. Kang Woo stands in silence, his expression unreadable, as he observes the chaotic battlefield around him. His eyes reflect the gravity of the situation and his resolve to face the challenges ahead. Kang Woo positions himself atop a structure, surveying the destruction below, where monstrous beings and chaos engulf the streets. His stance shows determination and readiness as he prepares for the impending threat. Kang Woo's gaze hardens as he contemplates the likelihood that the cultist responsible for the devastation is still nearby. His intense focus reveals his desire for justice and the impending confrontation. Kang Woo's expression shifts to anger and frustration as he realizes the scale of the destruction and lives lost. His thoughts reveal his deep-seated determination to put an end to the demonic energy fueling the chaos. Kang Woo activates his authority of observation, his eyes glowing with intense focus as he vows to find his targets. The power radiating from him emphasizes his unwavering determination. Perched on a high post, Kang Woo scans his surroundings, concluding that his targets are still out of sight. The red energy surrounding him heightens the suspense as he remains alert. Suddenly, Kang Woo's eyes widen in surprise, detecting an unexpected presence nearby. His reaction hints at the discovery of a potential lead in his search. In a flurry of action, Ki Min-hyuk charges forward, skillfully dispatching his enemies with swift, precise strikes. His fierce resolve and agility are on full display as he confronts the threat head-on.
Oh, hell no!
Observing Min-hyuk's arrival, Kang Woo acknowledges his quick response, noting his impressive ability to locate the danger. The scene reveals admiration mixed with caution as Kang Woo evaluates Min-hyuk's prowess. Kang Woo, perched and deep in thought, silently praises Min-hyuk's expansive information network. His contemplative gaze reveals a mixture of respect and curiosity toward Min-hyuk's capabilities. With a determined expression, Kang Woo refocuses his attention, preparing for the next step in his mission. The burning cityscape behind him serves as a stark reminder of the urgency driving him forward. Kang Woo observes the figure's purposeful movement, wondering if he knows the cause of the recent destruction. His suspicion rises as he contemplates the figure's intentions. The hooded figure checks his phone, confirming the accuracy of the tracking device. His hurried pace underscores the urgency of the situation as he follows the signal. He finds himself near a strange, glowing gate, surrounded by dark shadows and eerie energy. The ominous scene hints at a deeper, dangerous connection to the catastrophe. Startled, the hooded figure reacts with shock, realizing the magnitude of what's unfolding. His expression conveys both fear and determination as he braces himself. A man, engulfed in dark energy, screams in agony as the power overwhelms him, while Kang Yan watches in horror. The intense display of demonic energy signifies a deadly encounter. The lifeless body collapses to the ground, a chilling testament to the lethal force unleashed. The figure standing over him shows no remorse, emphasizing the brutality of the situation. The hooded figure realizes with anger that Baek Kanghyun has used demonic energy to kill. His eyes narrow, filled with rage and contempt as he recognizes Kanghyun's true nature. With a cold silence, Kanghyun's figure radiates dark energy, hinting at his true, ominous nature. The atmosphere grows tense as his transformation becomes clear. Kanghyun smirks, revealing he had always suspected betrayal, his expression twisted with a hint of malice. His words convey a chilling sense of superiority as he confronts his opponent. The hooded figure's eyes widen in shock, realizing the gravity of the situation. His expression reflects a mixture of fear and disbelief at Kanghyun's revelation. Kanghyun swiftly grabs the hooded figure by the neck, lifting him effortlessly. The power difference is evident as he asserts his dominance with ease. Struggling to breathe, the hooded figure stammers in shock, questioning how Kanghyun has gained such power. His helplessness highlights the overwhelming threat posed by his captor. Kanghyun smirks, explaining the dark path he chose, a route to power that exceeds conventional limits. His ominous words emphasize the gulf between their strengths. With a cold, mocking stare, Kanghyun chastises his opponent for naively believing in heroism. His disdain is evident as he warns him of the consequences of misplaced ideals. Struggling, the hooded figure taunts Kanghyun, accusing him of being blinded by anger over a past defeat. Kanghyun, unfazed, responds with a dismissive "what" as tension builds between them. The hooded figure mocks Kanghyun, implying his actions stem from bitterness over losing to Fujimoto Ryoma. His words sting, fueling Kanghyun's anger. Kanghyun glares down at his opponent, accusing him of acting out because he failed to reach the status of a world-ranked fighter. His words cut deep, highlighting the resentment between them. With brutal force, Kanghyun throws the hooded figure aside, leaving a bloody impact on the ground. The silhouette emphasizes the merciless nature of Kanghyun's power. Kanghyun sneers in dissatisfaction, looking down at the defeated figure with disdain. His muttered tisk shows his disappointment in the ease of his victory.
Bye-bye, Tata, goodbye, Gaya!
Kanghyun reflects on his missed opportunity to extend the suffering, wishing he had used more demonic energy. His ruthless nature is evident in his desire to prolong the agony of his foe. Kangwoo arrives, charging toward the glowing gate where Kanghyun stands, ready for the confrontation. The atmosphere is electric with anticipation as the two forces prepare to clash. Kangwoo stands tall with a calm but determined gaze, his eyes glowing with fierce intensity. His readiness for battle is evident as he prepares to face his opponent. An intense clash of energy erupts as Kangwoo charges forward, his power colliding with Kanghyun's. The scene is filled with explosive force, emphasizing the strength of their confrontation. Kanghyun taunts Kangwoo, questioning when he discovered his true identity. His smug expression reveals his confidence in the ongoing battle. Kangwoo dismissively gestures, challenging Kanghyun to come at him, calling him trash. His fearless stance and harsh words reflect his unwavering resolve. Kanghyun grins wickedly, relishing the fight as he lets out a mocking laugh. His excitement intensifies, feeding off the tension of the moment. Dark energy surrounds Kanghyun as he declares his intent to finish Kangwoo quickly. His ominous power grows, manifesting his deadly intentions. Kangwoo, enveloped in blue energy, unleashes his authority of iron, radiating strength and determination. The power emanating from him underscores the clash of two formidable forces. The intense gaze between Kangwoo and Kanghyun captures their fierce determination, each eye radiating power and resolve. This moment marks the calm before the storm as they prepare to clash. Kangwoo and Kanghyun leap toward each other, their powers erupting in an explosive collision mid-air. The sheer force of their encounter shakes the surroundings, highlighting the intensity of their battle. Kangwoo charges with his authority of iron, his figure shrouded in blue flames of energy. His fierce expression and relentless advance demonstrate his commitment to winning this confrontation. Kanghyun grits his teeth in pain as his arm begins to crack under the pressure of Kangwoo's attack. The unexpected impact forces him to reassess his opponent's strength. Kangwoo dives in for another blow, his power emanating as a forceful wave of blue energy directed at Kanghyun. The relentless assault leaves Kang Yan struggling to keep up. Kang Yan, visibly strained, realizes that Kang Wu's strength is far beyond what he anticipated. His determined yet shocked expression underscores the challenge he now faces. Kang Wu summons his authority of blades, the energy around him morphing into sharp, lethal forms aimed directly at his opponent. His fierce concentration is evident as he channels immense power into this decisive attack. Kang Yan struggles under the relentless assault, his defenses barely holding as the barrage of energy strikes him from all sides. The intensity of Kang Wu's power leaves him visibly battered and overwhelmed. Observing the intense battle from a distance, the other characters witness a powerful explosion illuminating the city skyline. The shockwave radiates outward, emphasizing the sheer scale of the ongoing clash. With a surge of anger, Kang Yan hoists a nearby vehicle, ready to use it as a weapon against Kang Wu. His raw strength and determination make him a formidable foe despite his battered state. Kang Wu watches intently as Kang Yan hurls the vehicle toward him, displaying no signs of fear or hesitation. His gaze remains steady, prepared to counter the attack with his own powers. Standing resilient and unwavering, Kang Wu's eyes reflect his confidence and determination, signaling that he is far from finished in this escalating battle. Kang Wu's intense red gaze reveals his determination as he readies himself for a fierce confrontation. His stance exudes confidence, with energy swirling around him in preparation for the impending battle. Kang Wu lunges forward, unleashing a powerful slash that cuts through everything in its path with overwhelming force. The impact sends shockwaves through the surroundings, showcasing the sheer intensity of his attack. Kang Yan recoils in surprise, retreating quickly as debris fills the air from the intense clash. Kang Wu advances with unwavering focus, undeterred by the chaos around him, closing the distance between them. Kang Wu's expression is fierce as he directs an insult toward his opponent, his tone filled with disdain. His words reveal a deeper tension, adding fuel to the intensity of the standoff. A radiant burst of energy signifies Kang Wu's activation of divine power, enveloping the area with his authority. The overwhelming aura underscores his strength, casting a powerful light across the battlefield. In response, Kang Yan counters with the authority of destructive void, channeling a dark, ominous energy. His clenched fist exudes raw power as he prepares to launch a devastating blow toward Kang Wu. Kang Yan's face is twisted with fury as he unleashes his power, intensifying the chaotic energy between them. His relentless attack surges forward, aiming to overwhelm Kang Wu in the fierce clash. The cityscape is engulfed in a massive explosion, the sky illuminated by flames from their battle. The fiery blast spreads across buildings, demonstrating the catastrophic impact of their unleashed powers. Kang Yan smashes the ground, creating a massive fissure as the ground splits apart under his strength. The force of his attack sends shockwaves through the terrain, emphasizing his destructive prowess. With a newfound realization, Kang Yan's expression shifts as he acknowledges something critical about their battle. His gaze is intense, signaling a deeper understanding that adds to his resolve. Kang Wu strides forward confidently, surrounded by an aura of mist, as he prepares to confront the one who has been interfering all along. His steady steps showcase his unwavering determination to face this challenge head-on. Kang Yan's face lights up with a sinister smile as he reveals a startling truth, dismissing previous suspicions. His tone drips with a mixture of satisfaction and defiance as he shifts blame onto someone else. With a narrowed gaze, Kang Yan directs his accusation at the real culprit, fully convinced of their involvement. His intense expression leaves no room for doubt about his conviction. Kang Wu stands ominously with a dark aura surrounding him, his red eyes gleaming with a sense of mystery and power. His question pierces the tension, challenging his opponent's true identity with an unwavering stare. Smoke rises into the evening sky, casting a somber glow over the damaged cityscape. The atmosphere is thick with tension, signaling the aftermath of an intense battle. Footsteps echo as Kang Wu walks with purpose, his movements steady and deliberate. Each step is filled with resolve, reflecting his determination to confront his opponent. Kang Wu's expression shifts to confusion as he questions his opponent, clearly taken aback by their statement. His stance remains cautious, trying to understand the true meaning behind their words. Kang Yan, kneeling amidst the debris, reveals that his suspicions about Cha Yongji were misplaced, now focusing on Kang Wu. His tone conveys a mix of realization and apprehension, addressing Kang Wu directly. Reflecting on Cha Yonji's strength, Kang Yan acknowledges her impressive abilities while maintaining a smug demeanor. Despite her status, he dismisses her as insignificant compared to the current situation. With a hint of frustration, Kang Yan admits his confusion over how Cha Yonji managed to hinder them for so long. His suspicion and curiosity reveal that he's finally piecing together the truth behind the interference. Facing Kang Wu, Kang Yan calls out to him, questioning his true identity with a mix of suspicion and curiosity. The tension between them rises, both locked in a silent confrontation. A sly smile forms on Kang Wu's face, hinting at his confidence and concealed intentions. His expression shows that he's unfazed, as if he's already in control. With an ominous gaze, Kang Wu reminds his opponent that he's already revealed his identity. His tone is chilling, sending a clear message that he's not one to be trifled with. Kang Wu unleashes his power, declaring he has no time for idle conversation as energy crackles around him. His stance and tone reveal his impatience, ready to end the conflict swiftly. Kang Yan clenches his fists, smirking as he acknowledges the difficulty of getting information from Kang Wu. His stance remains strong, prepared for the impending struggle. Kang Wu's eyes narrow with determination as he declares his willingness to wait. His patience is laced with intensity, suggesting that he's fully prepared for the clash ahead. A massive explosion erupts in the cityscape, sending a fiery blast skyward and scattering debris in all directions. The intensity of the impact reflects the sheer power unleashed in their clash. Kang Wu and Kang Yan charge at each other with full force, their energies colliding in a fierce clash. Sparks fly around them as their powers meet, each determined not to back down. Kang Yan is thrown backward by the force of Kang Wu's attack, surrounded by a powerful wave of energy. The sheer impact propels him away, leaving him struggling to regain control. With a focused and intense expression, Kang Wu channels his energy, readying another devastating strike. His movements are precise, showcasing his mastery and control over his power. Kang Yan lets out a pained cry as Kang Wu's attack lands, blood splattering from the impact. The force of the blow visibly weakens him, showing the toll the battle is taking. Kang Yan's eyes widen in shock, clearly unprepared for the strength of Kang Wu's relentless assault. The look on his face betrays his fear, realizing the immense power he's up against. A figure radiates with an electric aura, surrounded by crackling energy as he prepares for an intense showdown. His calm yet intimidating presence hints at the power he's about to unleash. With a menacing grin, Kang Yan acknowledges his transformed state, eager to test his strength against Kang Wu. His confidence is apparent, treating the encounter as a challenge to prove his power. Kang Wu looks on, his expression serious yet unreadable, as he assesses Kang Yan's determination. His focused gaze reveals his readiness for whatever might come next. Kang Yan raises his hands, inviting Kang Wu to attack with a taunting expression. His stance reflects a mixture of eagerness and confidence, fully prepared to engage. Declaring he has gathered enough fragments, Kang Yan summons a dark energy from the ground. The glowing aura intensifies, adding a sense of danger as he channels his collected power. The fragments explode in a radiant burst, scattering pieces of energy throughout the scene. The intensity of the explosion signifies the overwhelming force he's gathered for his next move. Kang Yan laughs maniacally as dark energy swirls above him, creating a chaotic vortex. His raised arms reflect his triumph, basking in the sinister power he's summoned. Kang Wu watches with a cautious expression, noticing that the fragments have transformed into a different form. His awareness sharpens, sensing an unexpected change in the energy around him. The dark energy intensifies, thickening into an ominous mist that spreads through the area. The atmosphere becomes even more menacing, foreshadowing the emergence of something terrifying. From within the dark mist, monstrous figures appear, their red eyes glowing with malice. These demonic creatures embody raw power, adding to the overwhelming threat surrounding Kang Yan. Kang Yan stands amidst the swirling demonic energy, reveling in the chaos he's unleashed. His figure is silhouetted against the dark force, exuding a terrifying aura of dominance. Kang Wu realizes that all the demonic energy is being directed towards Beak Kanghyun. Shocked and alert, he contemplates the implications of this dangerous shift in power. Kang Yan stands engulfed in dark energy, shouting for the power to come to him with an intense expression. The swirling aura grows stronger as he draws in the dark force surrounding him.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
A sharp, red demonic tail lashes out, hinting at the emergence of a monstrous transformation. The tail moves with a sinister elegance, adding to the tension in the atmosphere. Kang Wu stands before an enormous demonic creature with wings and horns, looking undeterred by its intimidating presence. The creature towers over him, exuding a terrifying aura that fills the scene. The demon clenches its fists, its powerful muscles straining as it prepares for a confrontation. The ominous tension between the demon and Kang Wu suggests an imminent clash of immense proportions. The demon's face is fierce, with sharp horns and a menacing gaze, radiating a sense of wrathful power. Its intimidating features reveal the monstrous strength now present within the creature. Kang Wu's expression shifts to shock as he realizes the extent of his opponent's transformation. His tense reaction reflects the gravity of the situation as he mutters angrily about the demon's appearance. Standing before the towering demon, Kang Wu deduces that his opponent has summoned a demon within his own body. The scene highlights the terrifying escalation of their confrontation, with Kang Wu facing an overwhelming threat. Kang Wu contemplates whether his opponent summoned only the demon's soul or something even more dangerous. His concerned expression shows he's calculating his next move in light of this new revelation. A sudden movement and fierce impact catch Kang Wu off guard, causing him to tense in anticipation. His expression is filled with determination as he prepares for the next attack. The massive demon looms over Kang Wu, its red eyes glowing with malice as it radiates dark energy. The scene is filled with intense tension as the two face off, preparing for an inevitable clash. The demon flexes its massive, clawed hand, expressing satisfaction with its overwhelming power. The creature revels in the strength coursing through its body, enjoying the sensation of its own might. Facing Kang Wu, the demon looms menacingly, showing a twisted readiness to engage. Its calm yet intimidating stance implies an intense battle about to unfold. The demon grins with malevolent excitement, taunting Kang Wu as it suggests restarting the fight. The anticipation of violence is palpable, with both adversaries fully prepared to clash again. Kang Wu grits his teeth, acknowledging the reckless feat his opponent has achieved. His expression reflects both frustration and determination, aware of the challenge ahead. The demon dives down towards Kang Wu, its claws slashing through the air with deadly intent. Kang Wu braces himself, preparing to counter the monstrous assault. The demon roars, baring its sharp fangs as it lunges forward in a ferocious attack. Its eyes burn with fury, fully committed to overpowering Kang Wu in this brutal encounter. Kang Wu wields his weapon with fierce resolve, positioning himself defensively. His grip tightens, indicating his readiness to face the full force of his monstrous foe. Kang Wu stands silently, his expression hardened as he prepares for the upcoming confrontation. The determination in his eyes signals his readiness to face any challenge head-on. The red creature barrels forward with ferocity, colliding against a powerful opposing force that echoes through the area. The clash is explosive, with energy crackling in every direction from the impact. Kang Wu ascends with vibrant pink wings spread wide, positioning himself above his fiery opponent with an imposing presence. His commanding stance in mid-air signals his dominance as he readies his next move. His silhouette dark and ominous, Kang Wu exudes an unyielding confidence, declaring that he will end the battle swiftly. The chilling statement fills the air, heightening the tension of the impending finale. The monstrous creature unleashes an attack called Kraken's Wrath, its immense power radiating outward with destructive intent. The force of the attack sends a clear warning that this is a battle of epic proportions. Kang Wu and the beast engage in a fierce clash, their powers colliding with an intense burst of energy and color. The scene is filled with raw energy as they struggle for dominance in a whirlwind of force. The creature bares its menacing fangs, its eyes glinting with rage as it prepares to strike once more. Its fierce expression reveals an unrelenting resolve to continue the fight to the end. Kang Wu charges forward with intense focus, his form radiating a dark aura as he assesses the minimal impact of the previous attack. His determined expression shows he's unfazed, ready to unleash his true strength. A massive burst of energy explodes in the sky, its sheer force illuminating the cityscape below with blinding light. The impact shakes the surroundings, signaling the ferocity of the ongoing battle. Kang Wu braces himself, wrapping his arms in a dark aura as he prepares for another fierce clash. His red eyes gleam with determination, revealing his intent to overpower his opponent. In an intense showdown, Kang Wu and his opponent's attacks collide, creating a powerful explosion of energy that radiates outward. The force of their impact sends shockwaves, emphasizing the magnitude of their confrontation. The creature grins menacingly, baring its sharp fangs as it lets out a sinister laugh. Its confidence and sinister expression reveal its eagerness to continue the battle. The creature's laughter grows louder, its eyes glinting with a twisted sense of satisfaction as it revels in the chaos. Its menacing aura fills the air, challenging Kang Wu to bring his best. Kang Wu delivers a powerful strike, his weapon clashing directly with the creature's defenses in an intense confrontation. His fierce expression shows he's fully committed to ending the battle. Kang Wu's hands begin to darken and crackle with energy as his powers surge forward. However, something seems off as his energy starts to dissipate unexpectedly. Shocked, Kang Wu realizes that his demonic energy is being dispersed, a development he hadn't anticipated. His expression shifts from confidence to alarm as he tries to understand what's happening. The creature laughs mockingly, taunting Kang Wu for falling into its trap. It reveals that it had predicted Kang Wu's impulsive move, using it to its advantage. The creature, with a sinister grin, explains that this overwhelming power is the essence of a demon. Its intimidating gaze intensifies as it exudes a malevolent aura, aiming to crush Kang Wu's spirit. Unfazed, Kang Wu counters with the revelation of his own defensive technique, calling it the power of blocking. His determined stance shows that he's ready to counter the demon's sinister abilities. Kang Wu's eyes widen as he realizes the full implications of his power of blocking, his thoughts racing with new understanding. A sense of urgency fills him as he processes the situation. The demon smugly informs Kang Wu that his powers as a player have been sealed, relishing in its apparent victory. Kang Wu, despite the setback, braces himself for what lies ahead, refusing to back down. Kang Wu winces in pain, realizing he can no longer feel any demonic energy within his body. His expression turns grim as he understands the gravity of his weakened state. The creature taunts Kang Wu, explaining that the gauntlet's hold prevents him from escaping. It revels in his predicament, taking pleasure in his helplessness. With a powerful motion, the creature lunges toward Kang Wu, ready to deliver another crushing blow. Its fiery energy trails behind, intensifying the imminent impact. Kang Wu is slammed to the ground with immense force, leaving cracks on the surface beneath him. The brutal attack emphasizes the creature's overwhelming strength. Struggling to sit up, Kang Wu grimaces, realizing just how dire his situation has become. His thoughts reflect a deep sense of frustration and helplessness. The creature sneers at Kang Wu, mocking him for his futile resistance. It relishes the sight of his weakened state, finding satisfaction in his vulnerability. Looming over Kang Wu, the creature expresses its disdain, claiming to know the type of arrogance that led to his downfall. Its menacing posture reflects its complete dominance over him. The monster sneers, belittling those who arrogantly believe the world belongs to them. Its mocking tone and sharp gaze underscore its disdain for Kang Wu's former confidence. Shadows of arrogance and disdain loom as Kang Wu reflects on the insults hurled his way. His face remains stoic, masking the storm brewing within him. The monster's red eyes flare with intensity as it readies itself to strike, embodying a terrifying aura. Its menacing stance signals its intent to unleash destruction upon Kang Wu. Kang Wu firmly grips the monster, staring directly into its face with fierce resolve. His stance reveals his readiness to settle the score, undeterred by the monster's overpowering presence. With a burst of rage, Kang Wu channels his strength, shouting his intent to finish the monster. His fierce attack surges forward, his hands blazing with unstoppable energy. A small foot steps down with determination, propelling the figure forward. The energy in this movement signifies resolve, as Dragon makes her way toward the action. Dragon charges forward with fierce determination, her eyes blazing as she calls out to Kang Wu. Her urgency and strength radiate as she prepares to intervene in the battle. Kang Wu struggles under the monster's grasp, his eyes wide with realization as he calls out the name Echidna. The grip tightens, emphasizing his vulnerability in this intense moment. Dragon bravely confronts the monster, shouting fiercely for it to release Kang Wu. Her energy radiates as she stands her ground, defying the monstrous force before her. Dragon looks startled, sensing something unexpected as energy surges around her hands. Her confusion is evident as she tries to understand this sudden reaction. Kang Wu realizes that the seal on his demonic energy affects both himself and Dragon, limiting their abilities. His expression is somber as he acknowledges the connection between their powers. The monster recognizes Dragon, recalling her from a previous encounter. Its menacing gaze is filled with a twisted sense of familiarity and intent. With a sinister grin, the monster taunts Dragon, mentioning her close relationship with Kang Wu. Its words drip with mockery, aiming to unsettle her. The monster implies that it intends to harm Dragon, while Kang Wu watches, emphasizing its cruel intentions. Kang Wu's determination intensifies as he braces himself to protect her. The monster grips Dragon tightly, taunting her as it wonders how Kang Wu will react to her plight. Dragon struggles against its hold, determined to break free. Kang Wu stands silently, clutching a blade with resolve as he observes the dire situation. His stance exudes a deadly calm, signaling his readiness to strike. Dragon defiantly warns the monster against its arrogance, her eyes filled with fierce determination. Her words cut through the tension, displaying her unwavering spirit. Kang Wu's face twists with a dark smile, admitting the difficulty of watching but clearly relishing the battle ahead. His crimson eyes glow with an intense focus, signaling a shift in his approach. The monster laughs mockingly, belittling Kang Wu's ability to fight without his powers. Its confidence radiates, taunting him as it revels in its perceived advantage. Kang Wu reacts in disbelief, his expression a mix of shock and defiance. Blood stains his arm, but he refuses to back down, maintaining his resolve. The monster and Dragon exchange a look of shock as the tension in the air intensifies. Both realize the seriousness of Kang Wu's determination as he stands ready for the next move. Kang Wu's arm is engulfed in a red blur as he makes a drastic move, severing it to break free from the gauntlet's restraint. The act is both shocking and fearless, underscoring his unwavering determination. A dark substance drips ominously, setting a foreboding tone as Kang Wu prepares to reveal his true identity. The tension escalates as he addresses the monster with a calm but chilling intent. With a sinister smile, Kang Wu declares his intent to finally reveal who he truly is. His glowing red eyes add to his menacing aura, striking fear into his foe. The monster's face contorts in fear, sweat dripping as it realizes the gravity of Kang Wu's transformation. It's clear that it now views him as a far greater threat. Shocked, the monster processes the extremity of Kang Wu's decision to sever his own arm just to remove the gauntlet. Holding Dragon in its grip, the monster now faces a truly liberated and fearsome adversary. Kang Wu senses the return of demonic energy flowing within him, but acknowledges that it's not as potent due to his recent actions. Despite the limited energy, his resolve remains unshaken as he prepares to face the enemy once more. The monster mocks Kang Wu, belittling his weakened state and questioning his ability to fight. It looms menacingly, underestimating the persistent fighter standing before it. Kang Wu reflects that he didn't want to resort to his next move, but realizes he has no other option. His intense gaze signals his unwavering determination to finish the battle, no matter the cost. Kang Wu stands with a calm resolve, hinting that he's prepared for what's ahead. He reflects on the inevitable moment when he'd have to rely on his hidden strength, finally embracing the challenge before him. Kang Wu's face twists into a sinister smile as dark energy begins to envelop him, revealing a fierce determination in his eyes. The power he's been holding back seems to awaken, ready to unleash chaos. Under the blood-red moon, the ominous sky reflects onto the water, casting an eerie light that heightens the tension. The scene hints at the arrival of something dark and foreboding, as if a powerful force is being summoned. Kang Wu stands before three mysterious doors, each surrounded by an ominous red aura, symbolizing a pivotal choice in his path. With resolute determination, he prepares to step forward, understanding the gravity of his decision. A serious expression takes over Kang Wu's face as he contemplates his next move, his gaze fixed and unwavering. The fiery red glow accentuates his resolve, suggesting he's prepared for any consequence that lies ahead. His gloved hand reaches out and firmly grasps the door handle, signaling his commitment to the path he's chosen. With a steady breath, he readies himself to face whatever awaits him on the other side. Kang Wu remains silent, his expression unreadable as he absorbs the weight of the moment. The red glow around him emphasizes the intense atmosphere, signaling the calm before a storm. A dark portal labeled as the Myriad Demon Palace opens, marking the entrance to an ominous realm. The atmosphere grows heavy, hinting at the dangers lying beyond this doorway. Black, viscous energy drips down, pooling on the ground and radiating a sense of dread. The dark aura suggests an overwhelming power, ready to be unleashed at any moment. Kang Wu stands shrouded in shadows, his silhouette outlined by an eerie purple light, making him appear almost monstrous. The surrounding darkness and swirling mist create an intimidating presence, as if he has transformed into something beyond human. Kang Wu faces the towering form of the monster, a terrifying creature with crimson skin and sharp horns. Its fierce appearance radiates power and malice, making it clear that this battle will be anything but ordinary. The monster lunges forward with a powerful swing, while Kang Wu's shadowy figure swiftly dodges, displaying his agility. The clash of their energies fills the air, signaling the beginning of an intense battle. A blinding flash erupts, creating a powerful shockwave that reverberates through the surroundings. The collision of their powers creates a burst of energy, amplifying the tension in the atmosphere. The monster laughs mockingly, questioning Kang Wu's form, as if belittling his transformation. With a sinister grin, he taunts Kang Wu, doubting his strength and intentions in the fight. If you guys want to see the next part, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.